เสียงอะไรอ่ะไม่เป็นไรหรอกมั้ง Good afternoon no Good evening my lovely students and today you are with teacher Patita and now I am with มัธยม 2 students everybody how are you getting on oh I guess all of you are fine okay today we are going to learn an adjective clause before we learn adjective clause I want you to know what a clause is do you know what a clause is yes no okay I will tell you what a clause is a clause is contained with subject and verb okay a clause is contained with a subject and a verb and clauses are divided into two types the first one clauses are divided into two types the first one is dependent clause do you know what a dependent clause is do you know no yes okay I guess all of you know but I want to explain more okay dependent clause is a clause that cannot give a complete idea it cannot give a complete idea okay and it also cannot stand alone it also cannot stand alone for example what I like this is a dependent clause because it cannot give a complete idea more example is because C-A-U-S-E I love you this one is a subordinate clause as well because it cannot give a complete idea when you read this clause you have a question okay and dependent clause you can call it as a subordinate clause okay and another clause is the independent clause is opposite to dependent clause that means it gives a complete idea and it can stand alone it gives a complete idea and it can stand alone for example I love you I love you this is my cat these examples are independent clause okay now you have known what a clause is I want to move on to the adjective clause can anyone guess what adjective clause is, what type of adjective clause is? Can you guess? Okay. Now I think you have your answer in your mind. The adjective clause is a dependent clause. Dependent. Adjective clause is a dependent clause because it cannot stand alone. The function of adjective clause is to modify a noun. There are just one function for adjective clause. That's it. To modify a noun. Okay. I confirm 100% the adjective clause is always follow the noun that it want to modify. I confirm 100%. Okay, and how can we know which one is an adjective clause? Now I have the answer for that question. Okay. How can we know? When we see these words 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, when we see these 8 words follow a noun, you can guess that is an adjective clause. Okay, these words are called relative pronoun. Relative pronoun. PRO stand for pronoun. Okay, I will explain you how can we use these 8 words. Let's start at the first word. The first word is which. I want to change the color, the pen. The first word is which is used to start an adjective clause to modify a noun, which is a thing or things. A thing or thing. We use which to start an adjective clause to modify things. For example, the example will help you, will make you clearer, will make you more understand. The example, the pencil which is on the table is mine, and this is an adjective clause which is after a noun, right? And this noun is thing. Is the pencil a thing? Yes or no? Yes, the pencil is a thing. So the relative pronoun that we use to start an adjective clause is which. Okay, do you understand? If you have any question, please contact me on Facebook. Okay, and next, let's move on to the next word. The next word is where. We use where to start an adjective clause to modify a noun, which is a place. We use where to start an adjective clause to modify a phrase. For example, I love Pitsanulok, where local people are kind. This is an adjective clause. And where is after Pitsanulok. Pitsanulok is a province, right? So Pitsanulok is a province, so we have to use where to start an adjective clause. Okay, let's move on to the next word. Oh, the weather is very hot. And the next word is who and whom. Who and whom. We use who and whom to start an adjective clause to modify a noun, which is a person. A person or people. But who and whom, there are some point that is different for using who and whom. I will explain you word by word. Okay, start at who. Who is used to modify a person, right? Yes, who is used to modify a person. But who is used as a subject of a clause. Used as a subject of a clause. For example, the teacher who sits next to me loves cats. The teacher who sits next to me loves cats. Who, and here is an adjective clause. So the teacher is a person. That means we have to use who, and we use who as a subject of an adjective clause because this is a verb. This position is for a subject. On the other hand, we use whom as an object of a clause. We use whom as an object of a clause. Object, O-B-J-E-C-T. Okay, object. For example, the man whom I teach is studying at Paina School. The man whom I teach is studying at Paina School. Here is an... Oh, I'm sorry. Very sorry. This is an adjective clause. How can we know whom is an object? So you see, teach. Teach is a transitive verb. It needs an object. I teach whom. It should be like this, but we want the connector of an adjective clause. We have to move whom to be in front of an subject, to be in front of a subject of a clause. So whom have to be here. You can notice that when we use whom here, it is followed by a subject. I is a subject. it always followed by a subject. Remember this, okay? Whom is used as an object and who is used as a subject. Okay, let's move on to the next word. The next word is why. Why? Why is used to start an adjective clause to modify a reason. Do you see? No? I guess you cannot see this color. Wait a second. We use why to start an adjective clause to modify a reason. For example, I will give you the reason why I don't love you. I will give you the reason why I don't love you. And this is an adjective clause or in front of why is a reason. Here you see, in front of why is a reason, so we have to use why start an adjective clause. And move on to the next word. The next word is when. The next word is when. We use when to start an adjective clause to modify a noun that tell a time. A noun. Use a noun that tell in N-O-U-N, noun telling time. For example, a day, a month, a year. For example, we use when to tell time. Look at the example. Example is the day when we first met is always in my memory. The day when we first met is always in my memory. And here is an adjective clause. Here is an adjective clause. When is the relative pronoun. So we use when because before an adjective clause is a day. The noun that adjective clause is want to modify is a day. A day is a noun that telling time. That's tell a time. And next word is whose. This word is a very special word because it can be a relative pronoun, a connector of an adjective clause, connector of an adjective clause, and it also is a determiner. So when you use whose, you have to follow. When you use whose, you have to put a noun you have to put a noun after it. If you don't put a noun after it, that's it. Incorrect. Okay, for example, look at the example. She is the woman whose boyfriend is very nice. She is the woman whose boyfriend is very nice. This is an adjective clause, and whose is here, and after whose you have to put a noun. Don't forget to put a noun after whose when you want to use whose start an adjective clause. The last word that we will talk about is that. Last word. That is a very, very, very special word. It is an all-purpose word. You can use that to replace WH words. You can use that to replace WH words. But everything in this world has exceptions. That has exception too. The exception for using that the first one is that. Do you see it? Yes or no? The first one is that cannot be used to replace whose. It cannot be used to replace whose because I have told you that whose is a special word. It can be a connector and can be determiner, right? So you cannot use that to replace it. This is the exception 1. The exception 2 for using that is that cannot be used to replace WH words which are in comma. The adjective clause which are in commas is called non-restrictive clause. It is called non-restrictive clause. What is non-restrictive clause? Non-restrictive clause is in commas and is used to modify a noun, a proper noun. A proper noun means a noun that everyone know. For example, Paris is a proper noun. Dr. Disaya, Dr. สมศักดิ์ Everybody in English major know Dr. Disaya, know Dr. สมศักดิ์ When you want to modify Dr. Disaya or Dr. สมศักดิ์ you have to put a comma between an adjective clause. Okay, so non-restrictive, you can use that to replace. You cannot use that to replace WH words which are in the comma, which are in the non-restrictive clause. This is 2 exceptions for using that. And now I have explained every relative pronoun, and I hope you all understand. And let's move on to the exercise. The exercise will help you more understand. The exercise will help you more understand. The first, do you see the exercise? Do you see my exercise? Yes. Okay, start. The exercise number 1. Number 1, the picture Zara was painting is very beautiful. The picture Zara was painting is very beautiful. I will give you 3 seconds to think. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. For the answer is which or that. Who answered this item correct? Okay, I guess all of you are correct. Your answer are correct. We use which because before an adjective clause is a noun that is a thing, and we can also use that too. The next item. I have a new teacher that came from England. I have a new teacher that came from England. 1, 2, 3. Time's up. Oh. And the answer is who or that, because before an adjective clause is a teacher. A teacher is a person, so we have to use who or that. And next item, the man that you talked to yesterday is my father. The man that who talked to yesterday is my father. 1, 2, 3. Time's up. Okay, the answer for this item is whom and that. We use whom because the man is a person, and the verb in the adjective clause is a transitive verb. It needs an object, so and it needs an object, so we have to use whom here. And next item is the day that we left that house was Monday. The day that we left that house was Monday. The day is a noun that what that tell a time. So relative pronoun that you can use here is when or that. And the item number 5. I know the reason he doesn't love you. I know the reason he doesn't love you. The reason is a reason. It is a reason, so you have to put why here. Okay, you have to put why here, and or you can use that as well. For this item number 6, the house that he lives is in Pisanulok. The house that he lives is in Pisanulok. The house is a place. You have to put what here? You have to put what? You have to put where. You have to put where here. And the last item is the girl ... dog was dead. is being sorry. The girl, the dog was dead is being sorry. You see, after the bank is a noun. So the relative pronoun that is followed by a noun is whose. Okay, finish the exercise. Now what we have learned today, can you remember? Okay, I will tell you what we have learned today. Today we have learned about adjective clause. The adjective clause, there are eight relative pronouns for adjective clause. The first one is no. A person. When we want to use an adjective to modify a noun which is a person, we have to use who or whom. Okay, and a place, we have to use what? We have to use where. A time, we have to use when. A reason, we have to use why. A things, we have to use which. And whose, we have to, it has to be followed by. It has to be followed by a noun. And the last word is that. That is an all-purpose word. It cannot use to replace WH words except whose, and WH which are in comma. Okay, do you understand? Are you clear? Do you have any question for adjective clause? If you have any question, please contact me. I will explain you. I will make you clearer. For today, that's all for today. Okay, have a good day. Bye bye. See you next clip.